that I couldn't bring myself to be you. But behold, there's benevolence behind this, but don't stare though. Be careful, cause I'll kill you. Be kindness, that's why I'm dressed quite neatly and easy and discreetly. They seek me, they reach me and see me, they believe me completely. I'm a real life wine line. Between me and you, I ain't dying. I can transform, I can transform, I can transform without you can try it. Behold the beautiful and bold. Every day I wake up to be you. But it's simple, but I still can't understand why. Or can I? I'm a microchip on the whole block. And you know not, but I was a robot. That's alright. You were just for sure shot with a gold block. Boy, I rolled up from something that you won't see again. But what the hell might as well be my friend. I can transform, and I'm telling who I have to be again. Sing it. I can. Oh, I shouldn't do it. Why? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, Lord, transform.
Hey guys, how you doing? First, before I even get started, I want to know if you can hear us. That's the first thing. Can you hear us? Press 1 if you can hear.
I can see you.
Press 1 if you can hear me. Okay, they can hear. Nick, speak. See if they can hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear feedback.
I know you're not watching this on your phone at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how's everybody doing this Friday night? My sister and I, we were just having a conversation about this situation with Azriel and her new accusations where she's saying R.Kelly made her eat feces out of a cup. And me, myself, right, like I'm an advocate for molestation and all those things, you know, any type of abuse towards a minor. And I'm not saying she didn't suffer abuse. I just don't believe that he made her eat doo-doo from a cup. I just don't believe it. And I want to know how many of you actually believe that. And the reason why I don't believe it is only because of the timeline. Like, all right, he was, if you say she was scared of him, I can understand. But he was locked up when she went on Gayle King's show.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Listen, ma'am. I'm not finna play this whole. Look, ma'am. I'm just gonna say it. I am revoking that lady's black card. That lady, and out of the public, and ma'am, and the whole. This is the age of the native enders of YouTube, of World Star. So, ma'am, that colored lady said that she ate boo boo.
She colored now.
I don't know what she ate boo boo. We don't eat boo boo, ma'am. Listen. We in the black community have a list of certain things that when we find out you do it, we be like, man, get up, man, what? Like, we don't even have, we can't register that lady ate boo-boo. That lady ate boo-boo. Like, there's nothing she can tell us about nothing
I'm gonna
else.
be honest. I don't believe it though.
The fact that
I'm
she,
actually sick
ma'am,
that she would sell herself that short because I feel like she's doing this for
ma'am,
this
the fact
grand
that
book
she,
deal.
ma'am, the fact that lady, that everything that lady has said is null and void now because she chose a boo boo. That we don't. That we, the black
Shut the.
community.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I don't care what she said anymore. I don't care what she said. I don't respect that lady's word and or mouth. She is not invited to the barbecue. She boo boo.
She's not
No,
invited to the barbecue.
no. She eat boo boo. She got boo boo mouth.
I mean, she's 22 and she's a
Ma'am, I
nice
don't care,
looking woman.
ma'am.
She has a whole future. Why would you say that? How is your dating history going to be from now on? Like, who's going to want to kiss you? I mean, who?
Ma'am, that lady said, I want to, ma'am, that lady eat boo boo. And even if she didn't eat boo boo, her brightest idea was to lie and say she ate boo boo. I don't want to be her friend.
You know what?
I don't want to be her friend. No,
I'm just
ma'am.
having a hard time believing it.
Ma'am,
I'm like having a hard time because the whole way the situation played out. Like he was in prison. She didn't actually start flipping on him until she realized his funds was tied up. When they got kicked out of the Trump Towers, that's when she started flipping on him. To me, it's kind of weird. It just seems like it's money motivated.
Ma'am, that lady said her brightest idea was like, "Ooh, I'ma kill him. I'ma tell him he made me eat boo boo out of cup." Like, ma'am, that lady fried. Listen, I don't care who don't this. I don't feel bad for that lady. That lady just nasty. She was a fast ass little hoe. And she was trying to get away from, look, she was like, ooh, that's R.Kelly boo-boo. I'm going to eat it. I ain't, listen, ma'am.
Ew.
I ain't got nothing to do. Listen, she boo-booed and peed in a bucket. Then she done ate boo-boo. This is too much of bodily fluids. And listen, these people are a different level of freaky than me, okay? And I will not feel bad for someone for making freak.
Like, all right, let's say, all right.
No, ma'am.
But
no,
he got with her when she was 16 years old, right? So her mind was still impressionable. So let's take that into account because that's a real thing.
Okay, ma'am. I have a daughter who's currently going to be 24 this year. I will be 43, which means that I was 16. I'm comfortable that you've been 16, and I will ask anyone in this chat in the whole wide Lord world, as a 16-year-old girl, who gonna convince them to eat boo-boo?
You know what? See, but here's the thing. When I was 16, I was never in the presence of a celebrity.
Man, Jesus couldn't get me to eat boo-boo.
You know what?
Okay. Now, I'd have been burst the hell wide open as a kid if they would have told me I had to eat boo-boo for Jesus. I wouldn't even eat boo-boo for the Lord, girl. There's no way I'm finna eat boo-boo for these people. No, she said boo-boo, okay? Like, I am not shocked about anything else, ma'am. No, that lady has a problem. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you ate boo-boo, that's because you wanted to. I would have, listen, I would have stepped straight through the pearly gates before I ate boo-boo.
But I don't even believe her.
Ma'am, that's what so he either or. So watch this. So, say she did eat the boo-boo. That's how I feel about if she ate boo-boo. The fact, if your best lie is to say you ate boo-boo, you still not. If your best lie, if you could come up with your brightest idea for the whole day, instead you gonna shit on the internet and say I ate boo-boo. I don't want to be your friend, man. I am too old for this shit, man. No, ma'am.
Oh, my God.
Ma'am. I cannot feel sorry for a person who eats boo-boo. You did that. Even babies know not to eat boo-boo. Like, come on, man. No.
Oh, my goodness.
And listen, I need the people who have ever, look, I am not laughing abuse
Nikki
or
is
any of these
crazy.
things.
I'm just putting that out there. My sister is crazy, okay?
Mm-mm. I have a condition called bipolar. That'll make me crazy. I swear I ain't crazy. I'll be dead
Mr.
serious.
Hightower, I don't think that R. Kelly made that girl eat boo boo because I don't think he would want to kiss her afterward. And that's just
I don't.
me
Yeah, I don't think
personally
he
feeling like I don't know.
Okay.
It's like this the whole way it happened, the way she didn't flip on this man until his funds ran out, it just seems ridiculous.
So what she was saying was, I was willing to eat boo boo and let him pee on. Cause listen, that lady's parents. I remember that. Cause
I feel like they sold her.
Ma'am, wait a
and
minute,
I'm just gonna say that.
Ma'am, listen. Okay, wait. Let me get on. Look here, YouTubers, interneters, everybody. I'm a Facebooker. I am corny, okay? I don't give a shit about celebrity gossip, man. I don't be caring. She'll tell you, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, nobody. I don't watch shit. I just like get cliff notes like, oh, for real? Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I don't care. I don't be in people's business. But some stuff I kind of like might catch my ear or two. And that lady... She was comfortable where she was because she proclaimed it. I heard that wasn't Stockholm. She was like, I'm good, nigga. This R.Kelly, okay?
Well, you know
like,
what? I definitely don't think it was Stockholm because the way she flipped
she
on him, Stockholm is like real dysfunctional love.
She was riding for him, like you said. I watched the old girl. She was, look, her daddy, mom, everybody. Fuck me, look, y'all. I'm rolling with my boo. I love him. Like, she was in love. Now, don't come out here telling us your nasty personal business about eating boo-boo because y'all broke now. No, I will not buy the boo-boo story because you ain't got no money. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That is a no for me. The no boo-boo story.
Like, no, I do agree, like, to go to that limit and sell out yourself that way.
She just became just as apparent as Jesse Smollett. Okay?
Right.
He said the Nigerians put the noose on it. I don't remember, but it was weird.
Well, there's people in the chat that feel like he might have made her do it for ritual purposes.
Ma'am, listen. This is out of black people realm. It is some shit out of black people realm. I don't give a damn what they talk about, rituals and what shit. We don't eat boo-boo. You're not going to get no black lady to eat boo-boo.
No.
We're not eating boo-boo.
Yeah, I swear I could be in fear for my life in a relationship, and the moment he sit there and say, you got to eat doo-doo, 911, rescue me, somebody, I'm not doing that.
Ma'am, imagine everybody around in the chat everywhere, close your eyeballs. And actually imagine everyone in your life. Tell somebody, every woman in your life, and across the board, invite them into one room and ask all those black, beautiful women from America to eat some boo-boo and watch what happens next. You can't find one person in your family that'll be like, yeah, they eat boo-boo.
But there's somebody who will do anything, though. There's always somebody who will do anything.
Listen,
and I don't even feel like that's like a specific race.
Ma'am, listen, ma'am. Let me explain something to you. We got exceptions to the rules, okay? So this is why I feel as a black community, because we came together another time. And listen, I am a proud black American. I am not African American. I am American, okay? Mm-hmm. I like being from America. With that being said, I feel as a community, we need to have another little silent, loud-ass meeting like we did when we found out the D.C. snipers were colors. We were devastated.
Listen,
and we made sure that we put out
I don't feel like he was a sniper. I done told you that. He was set up. He was MK Ultra. That man did not do that. Black people are not.
Ma'am, you are still
Listen, we don't just shoot random people at gas stations and stuff.
As a community, we got together. We
don't go what they call postal.
Ma'am.
You know, like get fired and go crazy. We are used to being broke.
And guess what else
that doesn't work for us.
And guess what else we don't do as a community? Eat boo-boo. Unless it's Now, if a man offer me some boo boo,
I should not be laughing. I should not, because this
human
is not a funny situation. It's really
No, this
not.
is absolutely fucking hilarious. That lady
No, it's
really
not.
That lady said she ate boo boo. And here's the deal: I eat chitlins. I promise you, a man
So
offer
you
me
could
some
eat
boo boo.
pig boo boo, and you saying she
No,
ain't
no,
eat?
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I eat pig intestine. Get your
Well,
life right, ma'am.
okay. You
Get
cleaned
your life
out the
right, ma'am.
feces
So
off
if
the
a man,
walls.
madam, if a man offers me some boo boo, I will take out my fillet knife and use his intestines to show him what I eat. I eat intestines, sir, not
Oh,
boo
so
boo.
you gonna carve them?
Yes, I'm gonna gut him and show him how I eat chitlins. For real. Quit playing with me, sir. Offer me some boo boo and I eat chitlins. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not
And no,
funny.
she
No,
said,
ma'am.
well, mine's is not as gross because I cleaned it out.
Yes. I chose, listen, you're not gonna give me just some like this. What did he top it with? Like who put the boo boo in the cup? Did he boo boo in the cup? Was it liquid boo? Like was it? Did you say you ate boo boo? Like with a spoon, with your finger? Like you eat it with bread, mustard? Like I don't understand none of this. You said that man had you eat boo boo. Where? Swear. Never. Absolutely not. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Lady, if you ate boo boo, it's because you wanted to. Okay? That was some nasty, freaky shit. You took eating groceries too far over there.
I don't believe her, but you're right about the fact that her mentality, just to be able to put that into the world, on the world, like, look, he made me eat this. You are disgusting because you're willing to just sell all parts of you, because I personally feel like she's setting this up for some grand book deal, or she
Ma'am,
already made one.
ma'am.
I
After you
don't think she actually
ma'am,
ate doo-doo, and I don't think he
ma'am.
tried to offer her doo-doo.
I don't know,
That's just my
ma'am.
personal opinion.
Ma'am, this lady don't have friends. I want to know where her friends are because the truth is, y'all just let this lady get out here and embarrass herself. And you did not tell her that if you admit to eating boo boo, there's nothing else you can tell people you did. They're not going to be shocked. You just ate boo boo. You can't do nothing else but eat a baby. And that's it.
Damn.
I had a baby and ate it because you ate boo boo. We don't want to hear nothing else from you.
Wow.
There's nothing else that lady could say. She said she ate boo boo. That is it. All she can say is that she got a baby buried in the wall. That I want to hear that next. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing else. There's nothing else. Ma'am, you ate boo boo.
But you know that has to
shocked.
be analyzed. Those type of characters, like,
ma'am.
I personally feel like she got it from her parents because they was willing to sell her to R.Kelly.
And they told her.
So they taught her the whole art of manipulation beforehand, to me, personally.
All the way to say.
Because I watched those documentaries, and them sitting there talking about, yeah, well, she was 16, but you know, we had never seen the tape. Get the man. We all seen that tape. We was all guilty of watching child porn at one point because everyone seen that fucking tape. And although I was young myself when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. Now, all the girls, he had only one young girl in there. The rest of them was of age. One girl, I mean, she was stocky and she was giving it to him, and he just was not, he was real flaccid. He was like, this is not working for me. So another chick, he had her put on like remember the little girl underwear with the ruffles on the butt?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he made her put that on, and he like really liked that. He really liked that. That whole tape was bugged the fuck out. I seen it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it.
Ma'am. I did not watch that tape, but I am a very intelligent young lady. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
And when all this craziness was happening, that is when the net offenders and all the tablet, that's when everybody was in everybody did. Like, this was very known. Like, it was, I didn't need to watch the tape to know the tape. Like, I knew, listen, you did that, bro. It was weird. However, we also know about the Aaliyah marriage. However, ma'am.
And it makes you wonder, though, right? As a society, how did we ignore that, the Aaliyah marriage?
No, ma'am. Because I don't ignore it. I don't ignore it.
I did. I'm gonna be honest. It was like that shit was like it wasn't on my mind. I paid it no mind whatsoever.
Well,
I'm gonna be real honest. Like I really didn't
I was a very righteous
care.
person, so it was on my mind. And I didn't, I was really conflicted. I used to be conflicted, like I really like this dude's music, you know what I'm saying? But he's really freaking creepy. Like, then I would justify, like, well, there's a bunch of creepy people out there that I don't fucking know, so might as well, step in the name of, oh, well. You know what I'm saying? Where am I going to go? I'm going to hear his music anyway. However, all jokes aside, I'm not being funny. I'm not even going to take this shit serious when it comes to this lady right here. I'm not talking about nobody else. That lady said she ate that man boo-boo. I feel like we need to throw her away as a black community. Just like we had to throw away the DC snipers. Amen.
Yeah, but Nikki, like, I can't, okay. Because
No,
you know I'm a serious person.
Oh, Jesus.
You know I am. And you know me, I'm going to be like, all right, but I'm looking at her foundation. And the fact that her parents sold her to that man says that how was she raised? I could look at them crying on TV and doing the most, but I realized that overall they said they gave that girl to R. Kelly. Why would you do that? I have a 15-year-old. I'm not giving her to R. Kelly. I just don't, I feel like...
I really feel bad, Lee. I'll be serious, okay? I feel really, I really have a pinch in my heart. I'm telling you the truth.
Now you being funny. You are being funny. I know you.
I'm being really serious right now. Right now. I have a pinch in my heart. You are making me really question my morals and values as a human. Like, seriously. Like, wow, that girl's, like, how would I feel if my mama gave me to him off like this?
Exactly. And her father. Her mother and her father took her to the concert. Introduced them backstage. My daughter could sing. You gonna take her? You gonna take her? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what the fuck?
So listen, I'm telling, ma'am, can I tell you my analysis? You gave me a scenario. You broke me down, okay? I'm not laughing, ma'am. I'm not laughing, okay? I'm telling you, you checked me. So I'm letting you know how I feel now, okay? You're Lee. Okay. Okay. The girl's parents gave her away. I might just be laughing because I'm high too. Please forgive me. So listen, I'm really taking this serious right now. There's a pinch in my heart for that. Like, that is crazy.
But that's why I'm saying I can't just be like, well,
Lee, I was bullied all the way up until the age of 13.
Even though I don't know.
Ma'am.
I'm conflicted.
Ma'am, I was bullied all the way. So I'm going to just say she was bullied by her parents. She was like, hey, I get it. I was bullied listen, I was bullied. Like, I got the scars on my face and my eyes to prove it, like, for real. All the way up until 13. Till I was like, you got me fucked up. When that man would have told me these either way, no boo-boo, okay? The boo-boo should not have been a part of this story. Maybe.
I feel like that's how low she'll sink.
Okay.
To the point of trying to sell and make this money because her parents was the first to teach her that, your reputation, none of those things matter. The only thing matter is dollars in your pocket. So you sell yourself. I don't care if you make a spectacle of yourself, do so as long as the dollar's involved. And I feel like that's what is going on with her. I'm not feeling sorry for her right now. I feel sorry for the young person inside of her. You know what I'm saying? But right now, she's 22. She's still pretty young. But she is old enough to know what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I can't sit there like, oh my God, he made you eat doo-doo. Like, get out of here.
So in my life, you are my moral code. I tell people this. And I will admit to the world, I am wrong. Listen, I am a bad person For real, for laughing at this. And if you're laughing with me, you probably need to question your morals and values, because I'm gonna feel bad for the person who had to eat the boo boo. That's what I feel for. Whatever age ate the boo boo. You feel bad for the little girl, and I'll feel bad for the person that ate the boo boo.
Yeah, because at the
They
end of
should
the
have
day,
known better. And whoever came up with the boo boo story should have known better. That's all
I
I'm saying.
think she came up with the boo boo story.
I feel
I'm
bad
gonna be
for them.
honest. Like I
I feel
seen the
bad for
fight
whoever
go
did
on
that.
before with her and the other one. I don't know her name, but the light skinned one. I seen the fight, but between them two, and the light skinned one said she was evil. You a demon, and I think she said that because she felt like now you want to flip out because we getting kicked out. Because the light skinned one, she really do have Stockholm. She's been his longest so far victim.
Okay, so what she's saying is, I can tell evil because I got broke, snap, crackle, pop, and you just the same. You ain't no better, you little nasty whore. So I believe that the other lady, listen, that lady said she ate boo boo, man. I feel as a black community, we need to get together. And there's some things we cannot keep accepting. We cannot keep accepting. No. If you even admit to eat boo boo, if you talk about.
Off the grill said, "Who the hell is about to eat doo
We
doo?"
don't do we don't play with doo doo. We don't throw doo doo jokes. We already know that's fighting as a color. We know if you got look if you're
If
a
you
tan
take us
white
back to
person,
colored one more time.
if you even a tan white person, good enough. Play with some boo boo with a tan white person, man. You just don't play with. You don't even make up
Wait,
a
no,
story with boo,
wait. Back
ma'am.
up. Did you call us tan white people? I'm hearing you like, wait, what?
No boo boo over here in the community. I feel like
Yeah,
that
you
lady
know,
is a
you
shame.
melanated people don't really tend to be on that wild side. You
Man,
know
we're
what I'm
not
saying?
doing that. Man,
Us
I
with
don't
the you
care.
melanin,
I
with the
listen.
brown
Okay, can I
and
tell you
black
something, ma'am?
pigment.
Can I tell you why I'm feeling some type of way? Because they already say black people had a born as corniest sex ever that white people turned us out. They be like, because black people don't do that.
An
No, black
African.
people don't do that. In Africa, we screw missionary. Well, I'm glad I'm
In
not from
Africa,
Africa.
they cut the clitoris off. In Africa, like, listen,
Ma'am,
then you
ma'am.
making me not want to be African. That's what you doing.
Ma'am, guess what, ma'am? That's when I tell them I ain't from Africa. I'm from Cleveland.
Like, I'm from New York. I don't know
I'm
what you're
from
talking
New
about.
Cleveland. I don't know what y'all
That's
talking about,
not,
man.
nope.
I ain't African. I was taught to coochie pop on it. No, throw it back. Like no, I'm not African. And the white people didn't teach me that. I promise they did. And they make it seem like that sex is boring. But, ma'am, I'm gonna say this time. I'm gonna speak for all the black people. I am. I don't care. I usually be like some, maybe no.
So what's the black people to you?
The people who don't eat boo boo. Whoever niggas don't eat boo boo. Whoever say the color people don't eat boo boo.
Now we color. Okay, so the black people is people who don't eat boo boo. So if they come from Jamaica, from anywhere in the what is it, 50 states of Africa, then that's not, they black, right?
Ma'am,
Because
ma'am, no,
yes.
listen. I am a proud
Because
American
I'm
of
gonna tell you,
color.
Nikki is kind of prejudiced.
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm very racist. No,
She's
ma'am, I'm very
racist.
racist. No,
Okay,
no, wait,
I
wait,
was being
ma'am.
nice, but
I don't give a shit. I am a proud American. I am not African. I'm not Jamaican. My family from Mississippi, bruh. I don't want
and
to be from
that's it,
nowhere else.
the end. But when
No,
you
for
say
real.
black, what you said anybody, right? So you do know that there's
No, I mean any
colored,
black person.
like you
No,
said,
I mean
colored
for
people.
real. Everywhere. I'm talking about take it to Cuba, take it to the
Yeah.
BRICS, take it
Okay.
to Africa. Hey, eat the boo boo. Wait. You can cut my clit off before I eat the boo boo. They was like, look,
Ooh,
y'all can take my clit.
that's
I
a
eat
that's
boo
a
boo.
really harsh decision you
I
just put
I'm
in
not
my
gonna
head,
eat.
and I don't know
I'm
why you
not.
did
I
that.
bet you.
Cause now
You
you're
know
gonna have
some of
me
them
thinking
African
about that.
ladies.
Like, would I?
Tell some of the African ladies to eat the boo-boo.
Yeah.
No, they gonna get out their machetes and
But there's tribes that suck on cows' anuses to make them stimulate their boo-boo.
But I bet you, listen.
Like they literally suck and push their hand in and suck until the cow shits.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna just say this then. Since you brought up how I feel, I bet you tell any black, tell something in color that know what greens and tell somebody who grandma listen. Tell somebody who know Al Green.
Oh, they gotta know Al Green now to be black.
Al Green
okay.
And is. Bring up Al Green, and if they be like, yep,
So what about the millennials? They don't know who Al Green is.
Okay, listen. Let me think. Ma'am, anybody who knows, my people know who they are. They don't eat boo-boo. Black Americans don't eat boo-boo, man. We don't do that over here, man. I don't care, man. We eat chitlins, and we actually defend why we eat them. Hey, it was slave
food. You eat chitlins. I don't eat chitterlings.
Let me tell you, okay, watch
you
this.
You eat chitterlings. I used to think those shits smelled horrible. When I walked in the house and smelled them being clean, I do not eat those.
Ma'am, I'm not eating boo-boo. I eat intestines. I'm eating an organ. I'm eating part of a body. I'm being trifling. I'm being her.
Yes, you are.
Hear me roar. Primal as hell.
Yes, you are very primal at that moment, just to let you know.
Yes, I am going back to, listen, fuck out of here. I got on buffalo arm shit, something.
Yes,
Chitlin.
You're eating the guts and intestines and... Yes. You're taking in all the garbage.
Ma'am, and guess what I did, though? I got a video showing that I took hours to make sure it wasn't no boo-boo on there. I ain't eat the boo-boo. I ate the intestines.
So all you had was the tissues. You know, you made sure you cleaned the tissues, and it was free of feces.
Ma'am, I can't speak for everybody, okay? So look, y'all, all right, I'm gonna have a heart, because this lady and her integrity, okay, watch this. I'm gonna speak for myself, okay? I'm gonna just say this. If a man offers me, now y'all might agree with me, and I think most people, the black, I'm telling you, Lee, I like ratios and statistics. I swear if we do a poll, they're gonna agree with me more than you. I'm confident that we do not eat boo-boo. I promise you. If a dude offer me some boo-boo, I'm for the slice, dice. Listen, offer me some boo-boo and watch me cut you open, and I'm going to clean you like I clean. Look how I do this. I got to take the boo-boo off, okay? Pull it. You find that one little sack. You pull it down. I'm going to boil it for hours, put some hot sauce on your ass. I'm telling you, man, don't offer me no boo-boo. And do not bring anybody that you would think would eat boo-boo around me. No, absolutely not, ma'am. No, ma'am. That is not a black trait. They are not from here. And I'm racist. I like the people that know we don't eat boo-boo other than chitlins.
Thank you, Off the Grill. I'm happy you're here, too. I'm happy all of you guys are here that's watching us right now. We're just having a good time.
I'm happy
conversing with each other as we normally do.
So can y'all please tell her that we don't eat boo-boo, man?
Look, you guys don't have to tell me that because I don't eat boo-boo.
Inform this lady,
but I know that
real black
no matter what complexion you are, how much...
She said she ate the boo-boo from a cup, Lee.
I don't believe her, though.
Sunday. She made a Sunday boo-boo. She put the boo-boo with some caramel and some
Ew, come on. Get out of here.
Hey, I ate boo-boo out of cup. What? I was literally...
I just think that her mind is so gone, like it's so programmed into money. Because guess what she got? She got parents.
Guess what, ma'am?
Her parents didn't say, hey, listen, Azriel, don't say that, okay? Just
don't tell people that
don't tell the books that don't, you know what I mean? Like that part of it, that's gonna ruin your freaking, romantic life from now on. That don't do that. They didn't say that. I guarantee you they egged her on just like they threw her at R.Kelly. That's what that girl has been subjected to. Learning how to be a freaking prostitute. And that's the truth. Now she's prostituting lies. I don't believe her. I'm just going to say it straight up. I don't believe her. And that is because the way it went down. Again, she did not come after that man until his funds was completely dried up. And they were being kicked out of the Trump Tower,
Okay, so
in which she started a fight and said she was going to expose everybody.
Ma'am, madam, ma'am, miss. I'm going to say this. Now here goes. Look, and please don't interrupt me because I'm dead serious. Because I fucking disagree with you. I understand it, but I agree with you. I understand the parents are shit for giving that girl to that man. That girl was 16 years old, though, for real. And what we do know is that, come on, she's not acting like a traumatized fucking, no. She was down with it.
But what is acting like a traumatized?
But I'm saying, because the truth is, you just said that lady raised to that man was broke. She knew when to say what she wanted to say when she wanted to say it. She knew when to say it for shock value. She knew what she was doing. I'm not going to feel bad for that lady, man. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for that one.
But I'm talking about her complete psychological makeup, though.
I'm saying that she's a bad egg. That she was down with it.
So, but how could you be a bad egg when you was born amongst two bad people?
Because you were taught bad. You end up being
right. But so, is there not a way to help that, especially as young as 22?
Guess what? Listen.
I don't know. I'm just trying to can somebody help me in the comment section and tell me what they think?
You have more patience than me.
I don't even care if you a hater, you don't like me, or for whatever reason. I want you to comment on this subject right here and tell me what you think. Because I'm very serious. You know what I'm saying? And my sister's my sister's being serious too. But we have two different viewpoints on this. So I want to know.
Man, listen. I'm hearing what you're saying, man. But I'm also saying, like, okay, so when do she become accountable then? Like, so how long do we give her to say?
So, Tiffany, what you mean by she's being allowed, that she's saying what she's being allowed to say? I want to know what you mean by that. Allowed by whom, rather? Tiffany. I personally think she's doing this all on her own, but
my thing is this.
I'm open to.
Somebody needs to listen. Some things I don't give a listen here, people. Y'all like to lie to yourself. I don't. I don't give a shit what nobody say. We know some shit. We keep it to ourselves. We take it to the grave. Don't nobody know but us. And better not tell nobody but God. Like, for real. We don't tell. No. E-Boo-Boo is one of them. I'm not okay with this story on either side. I don't care, ma'am. That lady said she ate boo-boo. And she colored in America. Nope. I can't take her seriously. So I'm going to need somebody that has a softer heart than me and more patience and that's so kind. Lily, maybe you could go rub her head and make it better and tell her you shouldn't tell people that you ate boo-boo, baby.
No, this is true, and I agree with you, Tiffany, that media is controlled and that, she would be suppressed if that's not something they wanted out. I agree with that 1,000%, but I still don't feel like somebody put her up to this. I think she did this on her own. I still feel like that. I do. I feel like that because I feel like that's what she's been taught her whole life, to chase the bag by any means necessary. Like, doesn't matter if you demean yourself, do that. Do what you have to do to get money. And that is a despicable trait that I feel is being taught. Look, listen, you already know I'm serious because I feel like that's what she was taught. You're saying she was a bad egg, but to me, a bad egg is somebody born amongst parents that are sane, that have a good head on their shoulders, and their child just was wayward, right? Not where the parents actually sold the kid off to a pedophile, or a phebophile rather, because I don't know R. Kelly to be a pedophile, but I do know of him to be a phebophile, which is somebody who likes teenagers. And I do know of him to be an phebophile.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm not finna do this. All right. So since you want me to get serious, and you don't want me to talk about boo boo, and you want me to, and here goes. Here the fuck hell goes. Okay, ma'am. Watch this. I hear you, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. This is what I'm saying, and these are my feelings. I don't need you to hold on to them. I don't need nobody in the chat on that, on the nothing to this. At some point in life, I have to be accountable for me. I don't give a fuck who put me where. Like, I'm serious now. That girl, when I used to have to be manipulative, I don't like being manipulative like that unless I'm manipulating something to make it better. Seriously. Like, this chick really moving slimy. Like, if it's that noticeable that you were fine and you were in love and everything was great and absolutely not. And I'm being able to get somebody will until I ain't got no money and we get put out of Trump Towers and now I'm eating boo boo. Ma'am.
But let me say this then.
Ma'am, no. I'm done with her. Throw in the garbage for me. No, you
So, but let me say this. You said you would manipulate if it made it better. What is better for you?
I say, like, to me, when I say I manipulate with love, like, if I know a person, like, I don't try to overdose it. Like, I move a certain way. Like, I know that I'm manipulating the situation because I want you to trust me, but I'll do it in a loving way, like feed you or, you know what I'm saying? I like to, because I'm a kind person and a loving person. But this is a manipulation of a whole nother sort of egg, okay? This is a whole nother casserole dish. This is cooking some nasty stuff to the point where we have to hear about this girl talking about she ate some boo-boo so she can make some money. Absolutely. No, when do you say, I don't want to be that person? I don't want to do this. I don't want to lie, and I don't want to say I ate boo-boo in any form. I don't want to eat boo-boo, and I don't want to say I ate boo-boo. This is too much.
Right. I'm not saying that her character is not shady. What I'm doing is I'm reflecting on her whole life, and I'm saying I can see why. And that's what I'm doing. Like I'm like looking at her parents and how they groomed her for a pedophile. And I can see why.
And I'm thinking about people who have been in situations and been groomed and manipulated, and guess what they say? I ain't doing it. No, I'm done.
This is true. Well, this is why I said I feel personally like she is lying, and I feel like she made this story up her own self. I don't even feel like her parents put her up to this. I just feel like they was okay with it because they don't give a damn as long as you make some money and you share some with us.
Man, listen, I'm not, listen. These people.
And the reason behind that is because the fact that they even gave her to that man after all the allegations that was.
I need to have another conversation with our community because this R. Kelly thing irritates me. But us being so fucking starstruck irritates the shit out of me. Like, God damn it.
I definitely get, irritated behind that.
Stop being, these people are not your friends.
Like, you don't know them, right?
Like, come on, man. Like, it is some creepy crawler motherfuckers out there with good lungs and shit. Like, they can hold the tune. Good job. That don't mean that they're your brother. Right. They're not your cousin. They're not invited to the barbecue. We don't know these motherfuckers.
Right.
I feel like we know these people.
But unfortunately, Knick-Knack, you know good and well the pedophiles always invited to the barbecue.
Hey, yo.
You know that. They be invited to the barbecue. In fact, a lot of times the child be told to shut the hell up. Or that they was fast. Correct?
I agree.
So it's like...
You know what?
Go ahead.
I've always thought. I just thought. You see, I just got serious. So okay. Watch this. I really, I really just had a thought. Like she right though. Like they do. But I've also noticed that it's not like we don't know. Because Uncle JoJo coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I mean, I'm not saying that. Man, listen. I think that in life we have obstacle courses, and some people are given some routes. Do I ever feel like we're going to stop every child from being molested or every teenager from being, recklessly mind fucked by some older? No, I don't. I don't. I think we can try to save the ones that are savable. For real, I don't think it's been going on for centuries and centuries and centuries. I'm serious. Like, come on, man. The stories are nonstop,
So
forever.
what exactly is savable though?
So I'm saying, like, I think that some of us, because there's some people on this earth who've never dealt with that. There's some people that have never been molested, that have never, they don't know what we're talking about. They're like, wait, what? This is going on? Wow. So I think that life brings about challenges. And I think that some of us, that's one of our obstacles. Then I don't think that she passed the test because we chose to be the manipulative, weird person.
It's crazy that you say that because I always say that like there's more than one type of survivor from sexual abuse. Like we all are different in the way
Right.
we choose to do things. Some people might become predators. Some people might be like super anti, like me. I can't date anybody younger. Like if they say they 1 year younger than me, like oh my god, you're a youngin. Like they say, more than 4 years older than me is like nope, you're too old. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but that stemmed from what I went through. But everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that a long time ago. Even the ability to put up with people that, me myself would not. It would be done. I want to ask the internet, can they hear me? Can you guys hear me? Cuz I don't know. This is saying we're live. Okay. They saying yes. Okay. So, back to where I was saying I went through things in my childhood and that shaped and molded the way that I navigate. And I always like in dating, like I had certain, things about me. If you was more than 4 years older than me, you was just disgusting. Like literally, like that's all I saw was you are disgusting. Get out of my face. You old fucker. I just had a real nasty distaste for that. And if you was even a year younger than me, you was a youngin. Get out of my face. And dudes would laugh at me like, what? Are you serious? Like, I'm very serious. Very. That shaped and molded me. So I can only imagine, her being groomed by her parents. You know what I mean? To like throw everything to the wind. Who you are, what you stand for, don't stand for anything. The only thing to stand for is a bag. Get that money.
Um,
Then that shaped her. Now, do I think she's a lost cause? Possibly, but she's 22. Now, if had she
I'm
been
not,
39, 35 and up, then
man,
I probably would have been looking a little bit more. But 22, I still say that she can be saved. I don't know.
listen. Well, put on your fucking cape then. Go find her and save her. Just don't bring her over my house because I got plastic forks and shit, okay? I'm not doing this with you today. Some shit you gotta click, some gotta click in your head. It's gotta be, whether it's don't tell this lie, I'm sick of it, no. Something should make your stomach feel icky to where the hell you don't want to act like that. Come on, man. Come on, Lee. I know. Come on. 22. I
Yeah,
got
you're
kids.
right. I mean, look,
Ma'am.
But
ma'am.
I always try, because, in reading and
But you wasn't
engulfing
there either.
yourself in
Because what we're not
psychology,
gonna
you
do,
realize that
no,
everybody don't have
ma'am,
the same
ma'am.
responses as
And
yourself.
but what we're not gonna do is we don't know the details of the story. We don't know that girl when she was a child. We don't know. We don't. Right now we're doing hypotheticals.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying fuck her. Cause not fuck her like that, but child don't bring her over my house, Lee. When you go to try to fix it or something, or come on, little girl, it's okay. You just had a trauma. No, don't bring her to my barbecue, okay?
Well, I don't see her
No.
as a little girl at this
No,
moment.
I know. But what I'm saying is I know that this could go either way because I don't know the most intimate, intricate details.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think. This is what I think as soon as I think about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady's birthday. I don't know her favorite color. I don't know her mama name. I don't know them people. I don't even want to know them people. That's the point. I don't want to know people like this, y'all. I don't know. This is too much for me. No, no. I'm over this, ma'am. I don't like it. Mm-mm. It's weird. Really strange. Mm-mm.
I mean, I could dig it. I guess everybody in the chat basically feels the way that you feel, like fuck her, get her the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know how I feel about this? It's kind of like almost to the point of where when Omarosa was like, he called me a dog face. What was she? She was the first dog face bitch. Remember, wasn't a dog bitch?
Wait, who called her a dog face? Trump?
Something, yeah. Like, she really came to the black folks like, oh my God. And guess what? What?
Yeah, Omarosa, I just
Come
can't
on,
take her
man.
serious either.
Yeah, like, no, I'm there with this lady. I am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Like, come on, man. Like, you have to. I'm telling you, the only way I eat them words, somebody showed me that lady took a lie detector test. And then I'm going to still say, you still have a super extra prop. So what made you tell now, Dan, for real? Because you was still taking, man, as soon as dude got locked up, I'd have been like, woo, let me tell y'all, Jesus, Lord, I promise. Not because of some money.
Like, because it was done out of fear, and now you feel like that weight is lifted. But that's what I was trying to say. She still, afterward, went to Gail's show and defended him.
This is what I'm saying.
And she didn't flip until then. But I
this is
do
what
get
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying as far as her being.
But you ain't flip. You really didn't flip for real. You ain't flip flop till you really, like, it was like you saw the party's really over for real. And now I gotta fit, like, okay, so let me tell you, no, that's not cool. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm sorry. Nope, it looks strange. Okay?
You want to hear me say the word belly? Belly. Belly.
What happened?
Should I do Austin Powers? It's in my belly. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I was reading the chat, Nick. Sorry.
Yeah, I tried to say the word belly. I told you your voice fire.
No, my voice is deep. I mean, there was this dude, Hassan Shambles. That dude had me crying, laughing. I'm telling you, he did like this retake of, what he felt this piece or this moment was. And that shit was funny as hell. The way he did my voice, like, no. I died laughing. And somebody said, you're lying. Like, no, I'm not lying. That's funny for real. Because the reality is this. I've had a deep voice my entire life. My entire life has always been deep. So anytime somebody like talk to me, like say a fella try to grab my arm and I'd be like, what happened? And he's like, that's your voice? Like, yeah. It's my voice. I remember being on the chat line back in the 90s and somebody said, I know you fine as fuck. And I said, what are you talking about? They said, because your voice is hideous. And I was like, for real? He said, yeah, because all the sexy voices belong to fat girls.
That's so funny. Let me tell you. I was the tall girl with the little high squeaky voice. Literally, this is a cigarette voice. I got a Betty Davis voice. I've always loved raspy voices. And I guess I smoked me one.
Oh, you smoked yourself into a raspy voice?
I smoked myself into a raspy voice, for real. Like, it's crazy. Like, I always had a real high-pitched voice. And now I got this. I don't know, I sound like Batman.
Yeah, I've always had a deep voice. Always.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, no, not me.
My
but
dad has a very deep pitch to his voice. And I feel like that's where I inherited that from my father.
I inherited this from Newport.
She got hers from Newports. I got mine from my daddy.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though. Until I remember I could used to be able to sing certain parts of songs. Because, you know, I was the background singer, like, hey, I could do the harmony. And now my shit's like, try it if you wanna. You better know that you know, man. Absolutely not, man. You get all the bass parts now.
Belly. He says our voices, both of our voices are nice. I like Nikki's more than mine's. Mine's is very deep, but you know, I've learned to live with it. I honestly, it's me. It's who I am. And it works for me too, because look, I'm 5'3.5", right? And I'm like this little caramel girl, you know, and people like used to try to like pick on me because they thought I was soft. And then when I open my mouth, it like works for me sometimes. I don't even have to fight. Like, right, Nick?
Uh-huh.
One time she was listening to me in the laundromat and this girl just tried to like bogart me for the dryer.
Oh, that was funny, man. That was, man, listen. I'm like,
No,
oh,
she just
wow.
like tried to bogart me like, okay,
Man,
you think I'm
so
soft.
funny, like, because you was so little. You was like, what? And she was, man, that was hilarious.
No, she looked like she just got out of prison. I'm like, listen, I will bust your fucking head open. I don't know who you talking to.
Shit was funny.
Yeah, like you got me all the way fucked up. Don't make that part come out.
She really tried to bully you because you were, man, that shit was hilarious, man. Well, you know why I really train, I quit. Listen. I'm always joking and playing and shit. The truth is, I lowered my voice because I'm so tall. Being a tall person, I never wanted to be considered goofy and lanky and gangly. I don't like that. I don't like that goofy tall chick vibe. Like, don't ever come at me like I'm the goofy big chick, because I'm going to black your eye, I promise you. I'm going to hurt your feelings. It's going to get weird because I'm not her. And I learned to talk because I never want to be loud, and I really don't like it. I'm already animated as fuck. So it's like I try to control it by not having like a...
Joshua said, how tall are you?
6 foot.
She's 6 foot. You know, she picked me up like I was a baby. I was very disturbed by that. Like, put me down.
Yeah, so, you know, I never wanted to be the super, like, Lee, I tell these people, I don't know these people, and I can fight. You know my biggest, what do I ask you, Lee? That's not ghetto, right? Like, I have a paranoia.
He said, that's a nice height. What's your shoe size?
11.
11. Is that sexy? You probably can always find your shoes, right?
No, never. They only order 4 pair of my shoes. Like, literally, when I see shoes, I have to buy them quickly because that's something I always bought a lot of because I know I'm not going to find them for real.
I'm a 7 in girls and a 5 in boys, and I can never, ever find my shoe because they're always sold out.
The people who get the best shoes are 8s and 9s. They always have a lot of them, and 6s.
Yes, because I'm like, they always sold out. We don't have your size. It's sold out. Like, my God, if this is so average size.
But for real, they oddly only order. I noticed.
Joshua said I'm a nice height. You know, somebody once called me bite size. They said, you the perfect little bite size. I died.
That's funny.
They call me bite size. Like, what?
Yeah, but, you know, I know, you know.
He said tall women with big feet is amazing, Nick.
Yeah, I heard that before. I mean, but I tell people I can't have little feet.
They're like Amazons. They have this magic touch.
Whatever, man. I was a dominatrix. I used to, get paid to step on people's penis because I had
Oh
bitches.
my God. I think you just.
I'm just saying. I used to take my feet in people's mouth and shit for
Oh
like a
my
lot of
goodness.
money. I used to make sure my feet, this though. Yeah, so I used
No,
to have people
I
who
don't have
worship my
nice
feet.
little feet. I have Miss Piggly feet. They piggly.
No, I
My
got paid
feet
a
are
lot of money for people
my
to
feet
worship
are
my
my
humongous
toes are
feet.
fat.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna talk about my feet, unless Mr. Wilf, whatever, can he give us?
Joshua Wilford.
I don't do that for. I don't look, ma'am.
See, somebody said, well, who you talking to? Nick? Because they said, oh, they said 5'3" ain't short for a female. Okay. I think I'm short because sometimes, look, actually, no, you know what? I think I'm about average. I think 5'5" is probably average, so I'm
I think
about.
about 5'5" is for
Yeah,
real.
and I think I'm about average. I'm just right underneath average. I actually have girlfriends that's shorter than me, for real. They're like little smidgets, for real.
I mean, I'm used to being. I'm comfortable. I'm an oversized female. Like for real. I ain't being funny. I know I'm one of the big people. Like,
Yes, you are big people.
and I have big people, and I was produced by big people, so I had no other choice but to be a bigger person. I mean, that's what life is about: being different, bigger, little, lighter, skinnier, lighter, darker, different
Mhm.
shades of, you know. So that was what I was given. I rock with it. I used to, and I only wanted to be short only because, and it's not
You know something? I've never dated a tall guy.
really.
Nope.
Me neither.
Like, well, shit, you 6 feet, so you date 6'3" and you be like, yeah, that's perfect for me. That's giant to me. Like, whoa, he's all the way up there. Like, that's different. you know, I don't know. Um,
Listen, yo, ma'am, I only dated this. I have a friend. One of my favorite friends is 6'5", right? So he's really a piece of shit. He teases me and says, "Wow, Nick, the people who swept you off your feet are all like midgets because he's 6'5". So he could like, I'm really in awe with this gentleman because I didn't, yeah, I really, but I don't have a height. I worked in nursing, and I remember one of my favorite love stories. The wife was 6'2" and the husband was 5'5", and he was freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying? So when I made
and I
my little,
always looked at that as super hilarious to see
and
a
I looked at
guy
that as
way shorter than the female. Like,
And I just looked at it as, you know what? I'm gonna take that. I don't want to miss the person that could be freaking awesome. I could deal with a shorter person, man. Like my dad. Like I could deal with it. I got like 4 dads, and they be short. Like I ain't care. So I kind of took that off my list of things. So that's how I ended up with shorter people because I kind of don't. I'm not a height junkie. Like I don't. That's not one of my.
so Joshua said he's 6 foot, so he's the same height as you, Nick.
Uh-huh.
How you feel about the same height, or they have
Oh,
to be
what I
taller?
no, I decided. So I'm being a jerk face asshole the older I get. And I decided because when I dealt with the tall guy, I was like, this is awesome. So now I'm only like into tall guys, like taller, like 6'3" and over. Like I'm done. I ain't messing with no more short dudes.
But you've dated somebody shorter than yourself before, right?
But I ain't doing it no more. So I smoked crack before too. I'm not doing that no more.
Oh my God. So, how did it feel walking? How, how did it feel walking with somebody shorter than yourself?
I never gave a fuck. That was their problem. You should ask them how did it feel walking with one taller than you.
I would ask them if I could. I swear I would, because to
I
me that
mean,
was usually the most awkward. Like, I'm used to a male being taller than the female, but not
no.
the
I've always
opposite.
felt like all jokes aside, it's all it's should okay. So I only usually date people who it's a preference, so really they're proud of it. So it's kind of like being like, because I date little pit bull short people. Like, I usually fuck with people with like,
So you
fucking,
saying you just attracted overall to high confidence?
yeah,
Okay.
period. So, I mean, it's usually like I'm dressed up like Black Barbie, and they're like the little short pit bulls that'll eat you if you say something.
So what
And
you
I'm
like
like,
is
I'm the
like,
shit. And he just is, even though he's
so
mad, get
so
up out
what
of
you
here.
saying is you like an aggressive man? You don't.
And I'm like, I can't say aggressive. No. Yes. No.
Yes and no.
Yes.
Expound.
I really, I don't, I like boys. I like, so if I take you back, if you remember the dudes that, yeah, probably was playing football or like I like boys that play in dirt and worms and
So you
do
like
that.
like what they call a man's man, somebody who's gritty.
So they're not they hey they are kind of crazy, but they usually know how to control their crazy. But yeah,
Hold on. I'm not actually active on Instagram. That's just not my yeah, that's not
you're
my
making me.
preference. Instagram is like that picture, it has to be attached to a sentence or so. I
Oh,
like
I like it.
Facebook. I like Facebook. I get to express my thoughts and my feelings clearly on Facebook. And I like that. And my favorite used to be Google Plus on the pineal gland, but Google Plus went away, and I'm sad for that. Had a lot of great friends, intellectual sorts.
Power Vision said I was 5'11" at senior year. So listen, that's what me and my other friend were talking about. Like, I think I'm really. I'm measure. I'm gonna just tell y'all. Forget y'all. Since I'm honest. I'm measuring different. But hey, I'm 6 foot for real. Don't come. I'm measuring odd around these streets.
I thought you was more like 5'9",
No.
5'10". I didn't think you was 6 foot. Like, I've
Yeah.
been next to
You have to
you.
wait until you stand. Like
I
you
have
have
stood
to
next to
sit
you.
next to me. But I don't know why. Do you know I've looked at
We
people and
actually
thought,
got video of me whipping her ass in the go-karts. I was whipping your ass.
listen, man.
I was whipping her ass. She said, "You take this competition serious." Yes, I do. Very.
And I was really just chilling, man. Like, why are we doing these things?
Yes. With
I was in
your
a
ass.
teacup. I was in a teacup, man. Like, I ain't got time to be doing this, man. See, there's them little people. That's why I
Listen, I
connect
got
with
I
little
got
people.
videos with me doing cartwheel show offs. Like, okay, we doing the challenge. I won.
Like, I'm
I
gonna
won.
listen.
I can still
Like,
do cartwheels.
I'm scared to listen. I'm scared to fall on my head. Sandra was my mother, and there was no way I was gonna mess them beautiful clothes that lady bought me up. You was trying to get me in trouble, man.
Now,
I'm not
see,
doing that.
being that you said that, that just brought me right on back to what I was saying, how that was ingrained in your character
Oh my
young. You
God.
already know I'm a serious person. So that was
Oh.
ingrained in your character young, and that shaped and molded your perception and the way you move in life today. Why do we not give that same girl who claims she ate doodle the same thing? I'm just saying.
Because my mother told me, also, do not play with people that are not willing to eat their vegetables and willing to eat doo-doo, Nikki. They don't make good decisions.
You probably could beat me in air hockey. I love playing that, but I wouldn't say I'm the best. I'm okay. I love pool more, and I'm still only okay in that, and I love playing that. I love that. And it's something that's so like erotic and sexy when a man is teaching you or think he's teaching you how to play pool.
I've made an agreement with the pool gods. I don't. That's not one of
Wait,
my.
what you call them? The pool gods?
Yes. Yes,
I
ma'am.
make sure you were saying gods versus guys. Wait, what she said?
No. No, I made an agreement with the pool gods. We have an understanding. I'll never be able to master her, and she'll allow me to win weirdly every once in a while. And I'm dead serious.
I really like that game though.
Okay, so I do too, but I need you to understand. I want to be the chick that could do the bang.
Because it's all in your aim, your grip.
Ma'am, but ma'am,
It's in
ma'am,
your grip of the
ma'am,
stick. Do you understand how erotic pool is?
ma'am.
Yes.
I am a geek, and I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and I just told you that I made an agreement with the pool gods. Like, I actually threw that in a dude's face one day, like, and I told him the same thing I'm telling you while we were shooting pool. For real. Like, I let him, like, he really was whooping my ass. And then he scratched. I'm dead serious. Sort of two stories. Twice. We played 2 games of pool and he scratched twice. And I actually looked at him and said, see, I told you I'm a chronic winner. He said, I said, even at pool. I made a deal with the pool guys. I have to be able to win sometime.
In order to play?
In order to play.
Now I want to play you. I want to play you in pool, and I want to play you in air hockey since he brought that up.
Ma'am, I made an agreement.
I just beat my daughter. I beat the hell out of her. I was like, yeah, I was not having no mercy.
I ain't even trying. Why can't we just have a friendly game of pool? Like, why can't you show me? I ain't trying to bully the table. No. Ma'am.
I like it.
That is good for you. Okay?
You know what else games I like? I like dodgeball.
Look, ma'am.
Softball. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have great aim. But that underhand I'm good at. When I'm swinging the underhand throw like that, I'm good at. But when I'm trying to aim overhand, like, I don't know. I'm just all the way off. You be like, what the fuck is she doing? Who are you throwing at? You know, but
I'm not good at those balls now. I was a runner, and I was a volleyball player, and I played street ball. Yes, ma'am. That's my truth. I played like little boy. I didn't play a lot of games for real because like that was look, my mom wasn't playing that, man. My clothes were custom
right,
made.
you was a church girl.
Yeah, I know that Bible though.
You know the Bible though.
And encyclopedia. Yeah, I got some stuff though. I ate a lot of stuff. I was adventurous in different ways. I was putting shit in my mouth like should have been dying weirdly. Eating shit like I wonder if we could eat this.
He said he the king of air hockey and he's scared of underhand throwers. Why are you afraid of underhand throwers? I always felt like that means we can't really throw that well, because that's the only way I could truly pitch is that way. When I try to overhand throw, it just sucks. I be mad at myself like that. Was I really aiming and missed it by that far, that margarine? Like that's crazy.
I've never been able to hit the ball in the back. Like no, like I was never that person. Like I would participate, and I think that game like a little yeah. I would be able to hit it, and I ran fast. Okay, like this is not.
I'm laughing because he said because he got hit in his nuts by an underhanded throw. That's why he don't like it.
But I love volleyball, even as an adult.
Yeah, I like that too.
As a super adult, for my birthday, me and my friends would get together and play drunk volleyball, and it would be freaking awesome. And yeah, drunk volleyball, team drunk volleyball. Yeah, so I do. I know we were supposed to be talking about the weird lady. I mean, I'm sorry. The trauma. I'm sorry, Lee. I apologize for calling. So, I posted something on my Facebook that I think is interesting. There's a transgendered boy and girl on my Facebook, and the boy turned into a girl, and the girl turned into a boy, and they still together, and that is technically a heterosexual couple. The end.
And as I told you, like I tried to explain, I did a video before, right? Are you born gay? And we talked about all these differences, even in the what we call transsexual. The
Right.
transsexual does not necessarily mean that you are gay, that you
Right.
are homosexual. It does not. And I
Right.
tried to clarify this many times because you'll have somebody who will mutilate their genitals to become female and then date a female.
Right.
So in this particular case, which is not the first case that I've seen, where both of the people mutilated their genitals and the female, added on male and he subtracted and made female and they're together, right? And they
Right.
asked the question, is this gay? Technically, no.
Technically, no,
No,
man. Like,
because it's male
I
and
don't care
female.
what you say. That's not gay.
It's male and female. But
That's not gay.
is it abnormal? Hell yeah. Does it mean
It's
that
very different. But I can, hey, man.
you
I
have
don't
some
know.
deep seated issues and unhappiness and bad self esteem? Yes.
There's somebody for everybody, ma'am, and that proves it. The end.
So there's low self esteem for low self esteem. There's confusion for confusion. I get it. Because that's what that is.
Oh, Lord. Really, ma'am?
So you don't think that's confusion? When you hate yourself enough to mutilate yourself. Like, you do know, like, I'm going to be honest, and people might not like this, but I don't believe in surgeries. I don't believe
you made me
in
watch
the
it.
breast implants, the butt implants, the lipo, none of those things. I just don't believe in them. The cosmetic surgeries, I don't like them.
And I feel like people should be able to, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's not that I'm going to stop somebody from doing something, nor am I even trying to rally
I know,
to
but
stop somebody. But my
I'm
personal preference is no, I don't like them.
And me, I don't,
Like, you know that my cousin, one of my favorite in the world cousins, she got gastro bypass and she passed away shortly after. And that was my first sister, my first cousin. She was my first sister. Like, I loved her so much, and that was so hard and so painful to watch her go through such a thing, just to try to, I don't know what she thought, because to me she was beautiful. I don't even know what she was trying to fit into, but I always thought of hard work and dedication, like Floyd Mayweather. I love that saying, hard work and dedication, because when you have that, you have everything.
I know. And I understand. I swear I do. I swear. I just feel like that the more we evolve, that the more different type of... It's not like it's new. We have Boy George, man. It's just more open, man. I don't know what's going on. I just know.
I think that we only accepted Boy George, and I'm going to be candid here, that because he was white. So we didn't look at him like a black person, because if we looked at, there would have been no black Boy George in the 80s, especially. The reality is Stevie Wonder and, because they all got a little sweetness to them. Freaking Luther. You know what I'm saying? And we still let them ride, because as long as you're not open about that shit,
You know what, man?
I'm serious.
I know, and I get it, but I feel like, I'm big on freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever, man. You know that.
Yeah, I think a person should be free to express themselves as well. I definitely do.
And I know you do, but I know that you also feel a certain way about certain things. You know what I mean? That's a no for you, first, and I know what you're saying. So, no, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, but that is a heterosexual relationship. people are trying to argue me down, saying no. That's a boy and a girl. That's some heterosexual stuff.
Well, it's been fun with you guys, and I think we accomplished the mission as far as the R. Kelly situation. And if you have any comments that you want to put, you can comment in the comment section and let me know, like, what do you think? Because my thoughts and her thoughts are not the same, but actually they have similarities, but not the same. So let us know down below. And peace and love, and happy Friday.
Happy Friday.